It's a little tutorial that is about sidechain and like having a good sound with basses and like having a good synth and making it like effective on the dance floor. That's lately what I've been sinking into to make my sound like more effective into the, you know, in the dance floor, right? So because I make like very melodic techno, and I tend to put way too much layers in my music, so at the end on the dance floor you have something like just noise and nobody can hear your melodies you've been working on. So there's this new sound, I don't know if it's new, but who cares actually. This sound that I really like coming from Toronto with Glenn Morrison and Deadmau5 and Adam K, and I found it very interesting because the sound is so perfect. I heard it first in clubs and I was like, wow, this is just so clear. The basses were so, you know, perfectly placed, and the sound was so crystal clear. So I went into this. I studied a little bit of it, and so I wanted to share what I discovered. So for example here, I made a little like template kind of, so with a kick, hi-hat and a snare and a synth and a bass. So just to explain the basic of it, so let's hear the kick, for example. So I have the kick. I'm gonna stop that one here. So we got the kick, you know, it's just a simple kick on an impulse, and then the hi-hats and the snare, and then I have some delay here, reverb, and here I put the kick. Why? Because the kick goes here on C on a return channel, for the simple reason because how do you say that? Because I use a sidechain compressor here. So what happens is I have my sidechain effect here that I send the kick here, audio to sidechain, and I put it into the sidechain compressor, you know, the external, the input for the compression, right? And so the sound is gone because it's just a trigger. The kick becomes just a trigger for the sidechain to compress the sound when the kick kicks in. So what I do, there's two solutions. You can either duplicate this track and then, you know, just have it go through the master instead of the sidechain, or you can just simply send it to the C here, the C return. So you got your kick here, you see? So it's kind of easier this way, I think. So anyway, sometimes I try different things. So anyway, so the hi-hats goes to in the side chain, just, you know, to make it pump a little bit more, especially if you have it here, playing here in the first notes here, you know, which I could do actually. Let's do that. Computer screaming. Well, anyway, example, if I remove the kick, we can hear that the hi-hat is doing kind of like this. If I remove the kick totally, then it's so the sidechain creates the groove. Alright, so now time for the synth. Same concept here. Let's put the synth. Computer screaming. Let's put it louder. So I just played like a few chords, very basic, like three notes chords, not too complex. It depends actually. Well, this one is not too complex because I wanted to make a very simple tutorial, but lately I've been composing with much more complex chords, to like the way I usually do with my sound. This is more simple and sometimes it's more dance floor effective, but I don't know. It just depends, I guess. I put it in the reverb to give it more amplitude, and the synth is actually Atmosphere. That's what I use a lot. Atmosphere is just so crazy. It's beautiful sounds, and same thing for the bass actually. So what else? So okay, so the idea is the same. If I remove the kick, I have the so the rhythm is very, you know, the same, and then I put the kick, and then I have, you know, like a groove. So then I can put the kick, and we have something very cool. And then I could put some delay. So I send it into the bus where there is a delay, ping pong delay, and then you can, you know, you can play with it with the ping pong delay. You can do whatever you want, and add like hi-hats. It's a bit too loud. And snare. And then I play with the filter. I'm gonna remove a little bit of the delay. And let's try to remove the kick and see the difference. See? And I'm gonna add the bass. So the bass is basically, I'm gonna remove. Okay, let's do that. Okay, the bass. Let's play the bass. Oh, the speakers don't. Okay, the speakers don't allow the bass to go through. So, because that's just my laptop speakers. Basically, it's just a simple bass, you know, that is different, that plays different notes from the chords. So you kind of break the chord structure with like different notes. Let's say here you see the chord is basically C, and then it goes to D sharp. That's basically it. Like, yeah, with a little melody, and here it's changing a little, and the bass actually is going to modulate this whole thing. So I'm starting on C, but then I go on what is called this one, C D E. Shit, I can't see from here. Okay, and the G. And then I play, so that creates modulations on, creates a very cool effect, like it's very emotional. So anyway, when I put everything together, we have this cool effects, this cool song. I'm gonna export it just to put it at the end of the video, I guess. And then can put some delay, or and then I can play with the synth here. I'm gonna play in tuner. Sorry, I'm playing like an ass, but that's it, and that's fun. I really enjoy doing that. So, and then you can put all kind of sound around, but that's the basic to do, like sidechain and having fun, make it dance floor and pumpy. I love it.